Of course, it's time for the NBA segment. Of course, it's brought to you courtesy of Powerade and Dasani. Yes, all the products here on the desk, and we can't touch them, but probably a little bit later on. Let's talk now about the NBA, and the feel of playoff basketball is fast approaching as the play-in tournament to decide the last two playoff spots in both the Western and Eastern conferences will tip off on Tuesday. In the Western Conference, the 8th placed Timberwolves will travel to Los Angeles to face the Lakers. Yep. It is going to be a big deal for them. The Timberwolves will be without Jaden McDaniels, who fractured his hand after punching a wall after being ejected during the Timberwolves' win over the Pelicans in their final regular season game on Sunday. Additionally, they will be without their defensive anchor in Rudy Gobert, who has been suspended by the Timberwolves for attempting to punch his teammate Kyle Anderson during a heated exchange also in the game on Sunday, and here it is. Yeah. Altercation on the bench, and Gobert suspended, and he will miss the game, and who knows, maybe the last we'll see of him this season. This leaves the Timberwolves extremely light, especially on the defensive end. The Lakers were already the favourites. The question is, can the Timberwolves show and can they overcome the Lakers on the road? And I suspect, Sir Lance, that it's going to be really difficult. It was going to be difficult before they lost Rudy Gobert, but now it's even more difficult.
Yeah, well, let's start by saying that he apologised publicly for his outburst, which didn't look good. I don't think the T-Wolves had any choice but to take the action that they did. I'm not sure how long the suspension is for, though, because if they get ahead in this play-in, which you are suspecting they won't, they would probably need him after tonight's game. Yeah,
for the second play-in game. Yeah, but I'm already looking forward to the matchup in the playoffs, actually, with the Lakers and the Grizzlies, and I'm putting my neck out on the line here because I do anticipate the Lakers getting the better, not necessarily getting rid of the Timberwolves, but getting the better of the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
So that's really an exciting matchup for me.
Yeah, I just on the incident itself, though, I saw where the Timberwolves were actually unhappy with Anderson's role in the outburst as well. So it is clear that he was provocative in some way. Granted, the reaction by Rudy Gobert is unforgivable, but it seems that the organization had some words as well with Anderson, who they felt provoked the incident. Yep.
Listen, the Timberwolves are going through a lot. I'm not sure if and how they'll be able to recover from all of this. But yeah, I mean, the Golden State Warriors recovered from worse, I suppose, although that was...
Yeah, Anderson was reported to have called Gobert a B word several times.
Oh.
A B word. You know what that B word is?
No, it would be the same thing that Draymond Reed would have called LeBron James a couple of seasons ago. But since then, they've become business partners, so all is well with the world, I suppose. There's still another playing game on the menu on Tuesday with the Miami Heat welcoming the Atlanta Hawks to South Beach. Well, not quite on the beach, but this matchup will feature the last two losers in the Eastern Conference Finals, as the Hawks made it in 2021 and the Heat did so last season. Now, the important question is, can either of these teams rediscover that form? Lance, what are your thoughts on this? Because I'm looking ahead to this matchup between the Heat and the Hawks, and we're talking about Jimmy Buckets and Trae Young.
Both tend to be strong playoff players.
They are.
I don't know what accounts for their poor form this season, or both of them below the quality that they displayed last season and the season before. I don't know. I mean, this might sound cliche, but I guess it's which team is hungrier, which team wants it more.
Yeah, Trae had a thing that he kind of coined a couple seasons ago, playoff Trae, where he was pretty hot in a couple of the games. And I really do like him as a player, Trae Young. Very provocative. Can, of course, play the role of the pantomime villain. And, of course, he's a hero at times for the Atlanta Hawks. And, of course, Jimmy Buckets is just so consistent, isn't he, for the Miami Heat. Again, he knows when to perform in these playoffs. Really consistent as well. And I do expect a really close contest between these two teams.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, following the performances in the regular season, I'm just having a slight edge to the Miami Heat here, who, when they are hot, tend to be, a pretty solid team. Not that the Atlanta Hawks can't deliver high-quality basketball as well, but my edge would go to the Heat.
Right. Well, another break is upon us. When we return, more on the Sports Max Zone. Stay with us.